Okay. So without wasting much of that time, I'm just going to go straight to, as they said, I'm Samuel Adebayo by name. I'm a tech enthusiast and I'm a skilled video editor, a professional video editor, and I've been working as a video editor for a while, for like up to 2 years now, and also doing programming and generally tech in general. As I said, I'm a tech enthusiast, so I really love to promote tech and would love to see how much tech can help be innovative for us. Now, I'm just going to go straight to the point. Tech at this point and or at this particular time is very, very important for anything that you're doing in this digital age. Tech is very important. Let me go with a bold statement and tell you that you can't do without tech presently. And the more we are going further into the age, the more tech is very important. Like you can't really do without it. Anyone that is not leveraging tech very well is actually far behind. Actually, that's the truth. If your business, if your skill, if your life isn't built like having a way of adding tech skills into it, you are far behind. We in Nigeria generally are actually far behind the tech space. And it is making it that there are many things that we could do that we can't be able to do. Let me just quickly give an example. Let's really understand tech. Tech is actually a tool. And actually, tech is if you want to go to the definition, it has to do with the application of scientific knowledge into real world applications. But tech is a tool. So let me give an example. A pen is a tech. It is a tech because it is an applied scientific knowledge to be able to achieve a particular goal. So tech is a tool. Every medium of tech is a tool that is helping you to achieve something. And if you don't know how to leverage on the usage of tech right now, it will be like you're in the stone age using the stone tools while other people are using tractors to mow through their farms. So there's a high difference. And this present age, everything is by speed. Like everything is moving fast, faster than you can ever think and faster than you can ever imagine. Before you can be able to keep up, you find that they are behind. So if you don't even have the mindset of actually being able to keep up with the tech trends right now, you are far behind, especially in skill. Initially, I wanted to just talk about tech generally and how you can use tech, but I realized that most of us here are young, not even young. Most of us don't understand the important role that tech skills play. Now, whether you are in the business side of things, whether you are you are a banker, whether you are in the farm, whether you are in the industry, whether you're a carpenter, there is a skill of tech that can play a huge role in what you are doing. So it is important to stack up skills. Now, one thing about tech skills is that you can stack up them. You can have up to 7 tech skills, and not necessarily you're doing them that they are your business per se, but they help your business. For example, you can have a video editing skill, and that skill will help you to be able to promote your videos, your business in a video format in this video age, digital age. So you can see that you can stack up a video editing skill, a copywriting skill, you can stack up a programming skill. Like me, as a programmer, I don't always use my programming for money. There are times I use my programming to build softwares that I can use by myself. I've been able to build an automated system for some of my data that I use in between my Twitter and my LinkedIn. So if I post something on Twitter, it's posting on LinkedIn. And all those things were a lot of back-end things because I had the experience, I had the knowledge of tech. It made it easier for me. If I wanted to do that outside, I will have to get some other people, I'll pay them huge amounts of money. Now, tech is very important in skills. And tech is the most sought out skills. Tech skills are the most sought out and they are the most highly paid. Let me give you the statistics. Just check out the first 5 most richest people. Check out 3 of them. 3 of them are in the tech field. Not even 5, the first 5, the first 10. You can see like 7 of them are tech related. From Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg, all of them are a lot of them are tech related. The remaining that are not tech related are businessmen, and they still know how to use tech into their stuff. Check out the first 70 biggest companies in the world. 40 of them are tech related, from Apple to Amazon to Facebook, YouTube. Like, these guys are crazy. And now, presently, statistics shows that 60% of people are working as tech people. Like, 60% of employment outside Nigeria. Nigeria is far behind that statistic. But outside Nigeria, in the US, 60% of tech employment are all employment in general. 60% of them are tech related. So tech is very important, and you can leverage tech skills. If you now, we are talking about how you are going to win in 2025. If you are planning to win in 2025, you need to have at least one tech skill, even if it doesn't matter into your particular deal. And those tech skills, either you are using it to help your business, or the tech skill is your business. So if you are using it to help your business, you can either use it as yourself, learn the skill yourself until you are able to pay someone that is good in tech to do that skill. So either you do that, or if you are doing it as a business, then you have to be an expert in it. And among tech skills, you can stack up many tech skills, but make sure that at least you're an expert in one, that they can wake you up in the middle of the night and be able to know one. And it's very, very, I can't say this more. It is very, very important. In the past 5 years, tech has, I'm a tech enthusiast. I watch tech every day. I keep up with the latest technology from, if you people don't even know, like, some of us, we are still thinking ChatGPT came out since 2020. Some of us are using it now. There are faster models. If I ask some people what are the latest models of some of all these open AI stuffs, we don't even know. Now there is a particular model that came out last 2 weeks. No, last 2 weeks, there are two models that came out. One is called Sora, one is called View. This is what they call AGI, augmented intelligence. It's like AI, but it's more advanced of AI. And what it does is that, you see this video that we are doing, it can create a whole movie, let's say like a 10 minutes video, all generated from a prompt. So, we are doing prompt generation that is image. Now there are a lot of tech that are actually doing video prompt generation. And a lot of all those things will be used in the future. And if you don't keep up, you'll be far behind. Now, I'm just going to address two things. If you really want to speed up. Now, one thing, the tech field is very saturated. There are two things involved. The competition, like, is more easier now to join tech space. It's very easy. It's more easier now to learn any tech skill. 80% of your tech skills that you know right now can be learned online for free. I'm not joking with you. I learned all my programming online for free. I learned all my video editing for free online. I learned graphic design online for free. I learned a lot of my tech field skills. There are many. If I start them, I have a lot of them. Even Joshua can be evident. There are many things that he will just text me, and I know how to do, because I don't need any other person to do it, because I already have the skill. It's very easy to learn, but at the same time, it's more hard right now to be able to be successful in the tech field, because as it is easy to learn, everybody is doing it, which means that there are many people in the field and the competition is high. So for you to be able to succeed in the tech field, the competition is so high, you have to 20x their inputs. You have to multiply. What if everybody is spending 6 hours a day on their tech field? If you want to stand out, you have to spend up to 20, maybe 12 hours a day. You have to, unless you will not be seen. Everybody is doing it. Everybody is doing content creation. Everybody is doing video editing. Everybody is doing graphic design. Everybody is doing programming. Everybody wants a piece of the cake. So you have to actually be able to put in the game. And now I'm going to be addressing 3 specific people before I round up. The 3 people are: number 1, the person that doesn't have any tech skill at all, that is in this call. You don't have any tech skill. Number two, this person that has a tech skill, oh sorry, the person that now wants to get into the tech space, and the last one, the person that already has a tech skill. So someone that is not even interested in tech. With all these things I've said, it is important. If you, I'm not joking. Except maybe God just do one magic for you. Even if you're a politician, you need tech. Even if you don't need tech yourself, you need people around you that don't do tech. Let me give you an instance. You see this election that went on in the United States. Do you know that part of what made this guy to win, what's his name? Trump to win is actually the leverage of social media. Him and Elon Musk have like really put in together. Trump was on 20 different podcasts, normal YouTubers podcasts in his campaign period. Kamala was on 3. And the 20 different podcasts had a sum of going to 50 million people altogether that attended different podcasts. So he was able to reach out to the younger ones more easily than Kamala. Kamala was going through the CNN, BBC, all those ones. Trump was not doing that. And Trump was like with him and Elon Musk on X, like I will tell you that that gave him a huge edge in politics. So you can see that even the least thing that you think that tech is important, politics. I'm just using politics as an example because some people be like, I don't need tech. And even as a politician, you will have people in tech field that are working for you. And at least you should know have something about it. So if you don't have any tech skill at all, I'm telling you, you really need to get one. Now, if you want to get into a tech skill, how do you know which one to get? There are many. There are so much. There are so much tech skills out there. I actually divide the tech skills into 2 major categories. One I call them the creative skills. Another one I call it the technical skills. The creative skills. Let me, if you have a pen or something, you can always write it down. But there are many. So part of the creative skills, we have things like UI, UX, graphic design, motion graphics, animation, video editing, copywriting. I'm talking too fast. Hope I'm sorry, I'm talking too fast. Okay. So we have the creative skills. We have the creative skills, which are, sorry, am I still, can everyone hear me? I just wanted to be sure.
I hear you very well. Very okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we have the creative skills, which are design. Now I'll put design into one category. We have UI, UX, graphics design, motion graphics, Photoshop, all those ones. They are design related. We have content creation. In content creation, we have things like copywriting. We have things like YouTube. We have things like Instagram. Those ones are creative skills. We have video creation. We have influencers. We have multimedia creation. Those ones, video production, video editing, audio production, photography. Those are creative skills. We have us still under all these ones are still under creative skills. We have under creative skills. We have things like digital marketing, SEO, social what they call it, optimization, this thing, SEO. We have email marketing. We have blogging. We have
optimization, I think.
Okay. What do you say again? SEO, I forgot it.
Without search engine optimization.
Search engine optimization. Do you know that search engine optimization, some of them used to get paid in dollars up to $10,000 a month?
Wow.
From SEO. Wow. If you convert that to Naira, that's like 12 million Naira or something. That's how much some people leverage some of these skills. Wow. So we have these creative skills. I think there are other creative skills like game and entertainment, gaming, 3D modeling, 3D animations. And let me tell you, every of these skills I'm talking about, I'm mentioning right here, they can all be learned online. That's the truth. But I will tell you how you learn it online quickly. I don't want to bore us with too much info. So we have the technical skills. Now the technical skills is what I categorize into the much more advanced skills, but all of them can still be learned online. So we have things like programming, Now, programming, you can learn different programming: Python, JavaScript, Java, C++, C Sharp. Software, we have things like software development. That's some of the things you use some of those programming languages for, like web development, full stack development, database, DevOps, software engineering. We have data scientists and data analytics. I think one of the highest paid people ever in the tech space are data scientists, and that's because there is so much data right now out there. And data scientists are highly needed, but they are very scarce because it is a very, very hard skill to learn. You can't just wake up one morning and learn it. You have to put in a lot of work and learn. Is everyone following me? Please let me see in the comment section if you're with me. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you very well.
Okay. So we have things. Now I'm just looking through it. Probably after this call, I will send this list. I have them on my laptop, so I'll send this list on the group chat so that any one of us can go through it and see. So we have things like cybersecurity, network security, application security, penetration testing, hacking. We have things like blockchain. Now, these ones are more advanced technologies: blockchain, AI, virtual reality, augmented reality. Now, these are so much. Now, you can see that the tech space has so much to learn from. Like, you can't lack a skill there. You can stack skills. There's so much. And one of the questions you ask is, how would I know which of the skills I should learn? How would I know which of the skills I should add? How will I know which skill is important to me? Now, take notes. Please don't join. Please, this is very, very, very important. Don't learn any skill with the intention of finances alone. Don't learn any skill with the intention. I can start calling you how much. Okay, like now, as a video editor, I showed Joshua the other day some of my other video editors, and some of them, if you see video editing that you're looking at as simple, I've seen some agencies earning up to $40,000. I'm talking in dollars now. $40,000 per month, not in a year, per month in video editing. Some 18. There's a guy I'm chatting with. He's earning 11. There's a Nigerian guy I'm even chatting with. He's earning $8,000 a month. Nigerian guy. He's from Kaduna. A month from video editing. So it pays well. Like, it pays huge. But this is the but. Don't start any skill with the aim of finances. A lot of us want to add new technical skills, tech skills in our lives 2025. Please don't use finances as a goal. Finances is a goal, but I told you, tech skills are tools. You use it to get the finances, and the finances is like another tool that you use to get another goal. But if you are not willing to be doing that tech skill for the next, I'm giving a good timing, for the next 5 years without any money, if you are not okay doing that skill for the next 5 years, I'm giving 5 years because I learned these things for like 3 years, and I can say that it's just beginning of last year and this year that any one of the skills started paying off, and I've been learning it for like 3 years. So if you are not willing to do this thing for the next 5 years without any gain, any money, and you are enjoying doing the skill, don't start it up. So whatever skill you are going to choose among the many skills that you want to add to your tech skills, any one of them that is not that does not flow with you, that you know that you can do and enjoy the process of doing it for the next 5 years without money, don't start it up. I'm using this as a very, very good benchmark for you to choose a skill. Look through all the skills and look through the ones you can learn and work on. Now, YouTube, I told you I learned most of my skills online, and YouTube is where I learned 90% of my skills. I never had one person to teach me like one-on-one. I didn't have I had a mentorship, but I didn't have anyone to like tell me, okay, do this and do that. YouTube has a lot of content that are free, and sometimes times there are some quality content that you eventually have to pay for to learn. But as you grow, you realize those particular ones that you need to pay for to learn. But for now, the free ones are enough for you to start. They are enough for you to start. So if everyone is following me on this, if you want to learn any tech skill right now, you have to make sure that you are not motivated by finances alone. Is everyone hearing me?
I can hear
Please,
you very if they are hearing very well in the comments or in the comments. Probably.
Okay, someone said he wasn't hearing me very well. So tech skills are very, very important. It is very needful for whatsoever business you want. You need to know how to learn tech skills, and they are the easy, as I told you in the beginning, they are the easiest to start, but they are the hardest to be able to succeed in. It's very easy to start any tech skill, but they are hard to succeed in because there are so many people that are in tech, and there's so much information. So now I'm going to round up with the set of people that have finally been able to, if you've finally been able to pick your tech skill. Once you get out of this call and you've been able to go through the list of tech skills and pick the one that is very suitable for you, one of the major things I will advise based on my personal experience is first of all, get a mentor. I'm very, very serious about that in the tech field. When I mean mentor, not just get someone that is in your field. Let's say I'm learning video editing. I need to find someone else who is in video editing that has gone far has advanced far above me. Once I see that kind of person, I need to find a way to get close to that person, which will actually make it that I can be able to speed up my process. Because the mistakes where you go make on your own, if you're on your own without any advice, without any mentor, without anyone, I'm saying from experience, the mistakes you will make. The reason why is because there are so many things to learn. Let me use programming, for example. Let's say you decide to choose web development and you say, okay, I want to do web development. The amount of languages, programming languages you need to learn in web development, there are so much. And to the extent that you now start wondering, which one should I learn? Should I learn Python or should I learn JavaScript? You'll be confused. Tomorrow you are learning JavaScript. Then the next thing, someone tells you Python is more better. You want to jump into Python. Today you are learning graphics design, and that person is telling you, don't use Canva, use Adobe WordPress, use this one. You would find yourself lost. So one thing about a mentor will tell you, yes, there are many options, but not all of them are needed for you. He will tell you, instead of learning these 5 things, learn one. Instead of learning this language, I wanted to make that mistake when I was doing programming back then. I wanted to learn this language. I was watching tutorial after tutorial. And at the end of the day, I didn't learn anything because I couldn't do anything. There was so much information, but I was hardly able to execute any one of them, even with the amount of knowledge. But with a mentor, he can tell you, guy, you don't need this. Use this one. Focus on it. And a mentor will tell you, practice. And at least, if you do any practice work, you have someone that you can show and say, okay, see the work I've done. What do you have to say about it? I remember my first programming project. I showed it to my mentor and he was like, this is rubbish. He said, what's this? I was doing front-end development. And he said, this is rubbish. Why is this thing this? And I was like, this guy doesn't used to pity me that I'm just learning. He had to go through that method to be able to be strict with me so that I can learn. He gave me a book of 1,000 pages, a JavaScript programming book of 1,000 pages. You know, it's easy to read normal books, but when it comes to programming books, you are reading programming. It's like reading a language that you're not used to. And he gave it to me and said, finish this thing. One thing that will help your life, from my experience, that will speed up your learning process is a mentor. Is a mentor. Very, very important. Get a mentor. That's one of the major things. Then another thing is, please get a laptop. I can't overemphasize this. I know that things are hard. I would prefer you to not have a phone and have a laptop. I'm very brutal and true about that. I would have seen one of my guy, he does trading. He doesn't have a phone, like a phone. He has a MiFi and a laptop. That's the only thing he has. And he's doing trading very well. Get a laptop. Laptop will make your learning process far easier. Honestly, I can't over. Even if you don't have the best laptops, get one second hand. Just get that big screen that at least can do something. Because if using a phone to learn tech is very demotivating. Using a phone to learn tech is very demotivating. You get tired. Your phone will distract you. But once you're on your laptop, you enter this I'm in a work mode, and it makes it that you can be able to learn much more better and faster. Like your way of processing things will be much more professional. You are doing graphic design, you are doing copywriting, you are doing emailing, you are doing whatever you are doing, programming. Please get a laptop if you can afford one. If you can't afford one, save up. I know laptops are very expensive now, but I can't underestimate it. Like, no, even in any business or anything, if you can, a lot of people are saying how to make money on your mobile phone, how to do this on your mobile phone. I agree you can, but you can make money on your mobile phone. You can do tech skills on your mobile phone. Life will be more easier with a laptop. If you can, one of your major goals for 2025, please, if you are going into tech, laptop. Very important, laptop. Second hand, anyone, just get it on hand. Don't get one that will frustrate your life, but just try if you can. If you can, borrow another person's laptop that the person is not using and use it to learn your tech. Is everyone with me? Sir Joshua, are you still with me?
Yeah, very well. I'm with you, sir.
Okay, so it is very important. I mentioned these two things because all I had when I was learning was a mentor and a laptop. And the sky is your limit. I first started with a small laptop. I was able to buy another laptop. Now I'm using a very, very expensive laptop. And I'm like, okay, it will keep growing. Next year, I have a budget of getting a huge, big, permanent PC that is very powerful. So it's very important. Get a laptop. There are many other things I will also want to point out. Expose yourself to as much tech information as possible. As I told us, tech is very, very moving fast, very fast. So you need to expose yourself to so much of information. As much as possible, keep on updates. My YouTube is, I made my algorithm that the only thing that shows me are information that I need. Tech related information. I can tell you every single thing that's coming out tomorrow. I can tell you the latest technology that is going to come out in Samsung Galaxy S25 that is coming out next year. I can tell you the technology that is already out that is going to come out with that phone, because I am exposed. I keep myself exposed to the right information. My social media is filled up with the information I want to learn. If I see that this person is doing dancing or TikTok, all those kind of things that you just be going through Instagram, I will always click that I'm not interested. There's always a button in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, not interested. It will help the algorithm to stop feeding you that particular content. And if there's a content that you are learning from, click on it and like it. The algorithm will want to feed you the more things that you engage with. So engage with the things that you really want. Please don't be engaging with TikTok trends and stuff. I don't even have TikTok on my phone. I hate it. But not that TikTok is bad, but it's also a very good place. But you need to be able to filter what you are watching on social media. Expose yourself to the right information. One last thing I'm going to talk about is, please, as you're learning tech, have another source of income. Run a business, do something. Because tech will frustrate you. Tech will frustrate you if you're broke. Why? Because you have to buy data. You have to fund many things. Like if you are around tech field, you know how expensive some of all these subscriptions are. There was a time I calculated all my subscriptions, all my online subscriptions for different softwares and programs. It was up to 40K every month. And I was like, this is someone's salary that I'm spending on subscriptions and all those kind of things. So at least God has helped me. I'm a military person, so I am earning. If you don't have another source of income, learning tech will frustrate you and you give up. So have another source of income. Practice with real world projects. If you are learning, don't just be learning and be watching one tutorial. Practice with real world project. If you're a web designer, look for someone that is looking for a web designer. Say, please let me use your business as an example and work on this. If you're a graphic designer, collect real world projects for free from people. Do it for free from people. Like, you will learn so much. You'll grow faster, honestly, because you'll be scared to disappoint that person. So you put much more effort, especially when another person is the one being in charge. Like, when another person is giving you feedback, practice with real world project. Document your progress as you're growing in your tech field. Document it. You might not write it down. Like me, I document more my progress on my Twitter page. So on my Twitter page, I'll tell you what I'm doing today, the video I'm editing today, the clients I'm working with. Like, I document my progress. It helps me to see the track line of how far I've gone. And have a good branding. Present yourself well. If you are a tech person, let everybody know. This is the last point. Let everybody know that you are a tech person. I'm a video editor. I will shout it everywhere. On my Twitter page, you see it, video edit. Like, that is my, let everybody know. Because you don't know how many people want to make use of your skills. So don't just let everybody know your, share it. If you are following me on my WhatsApp, I post a lot of my video edits. And I'm posting it. I don't care who is watching it. I just want everybody to know who I am. So let everybody know. Now, these are the last points I'm going to let us know before I end up my session. Number one, be patient. Please be patient. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to be very painful, but be patient. If you're not patient with tech will kill you, honestly, from experience. Be patient. Be consistent as much as possible. I will advise that your tech skill, do it every day. If na graphic design, open that software, open Photoshop every day. Be consistent, at least once a day, be doing that tech skill. If you are learning how to do content creation, record yourself every day. Be consistent. Don't do it once in this month and another month. And improve daily. When you did one day, you look back at what you did and see what has worked, and iterate, keep doing it, keep getting better. That's how you grow. And last thing is, make sure you get feedback from people. I missed one major point. Please join a community. Join a community. This is my last point, and this is the best point that will make things easier. If you don't have a mentor, have a community. Join a community of like-minded people in your tech field. Maybe not tech field, but make sure that you have a community of people that can keep you accountable on your progress. Join a tech community. I joined one community that I have to be paying every month to be part of that community. But that community is one of the best set of video editors in the world. And I'm so grateful to join them, because the knowledge I got from their combined experiences, every one of them in that community is my mentor, because I meet everybody and I ask questions. So join a community of like-minded. Anything you want to grow fast, make sure that you have a community that you are part of. So with that, I think I have been able to prove my point and let you people understand the importance of tech, how to get to tech, and some of the other things. If you have any other questions, at the end of the sessions, we'll have entertaining questions. So thank you very much. I hope I was well understood throughout this call. I know I'm very fast, but there's so much information I'm trying to jam in a short period of time. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sam. That's a brilliant one. Amazing. I mean, it's holistic. A lot chunked into a very few minutes. I think you've done justice to this session. Really, really in depthly, and we are deeply, truly grateful.